So I'm back with Sheri's podcast, season 5, episode 2. So in this episode, I will be talking to you about short-term skill. There's one short-term skill that I want to talk to you about is content creation. So on my chart here, as you can see, I made a chart right here, and this chart is about short-term skill, right? And that short-term skill is content creation. Okay, the first thing that you're doing is creating content. Okay, creating content can be about anything, right? So that brings you to number 2. That content creation is going to be about your life story, or you document your life. It's going to be about educational purpose, educational content that helps people with things like ASMR. It helps with anxiety, help people sleep, all the different good things. Content that, like positive content and all type of different content that's out there, right? But make sure that it holds some type of value for your audience or relatable to your audience. And number 3, be consistent. So you might not always post every day, right? And if you have like health problems so that you're not able to get content out like you want at least in a week's time, you want to at least be able to say you want to post at least 3 to 5 times a week. Gotta say 3 to the most. You can do post that Monday. You can post again that Wednesday, that Friday, something like that. Or you can post like through the week, and then on the weekends, you can use that time to do something else. Number 4. Like I said, just what we were just saying about the posting. You want to make sure that you post that many times out the week at least, and get some content out there. Number 5, we're looking at, you want to post on you got different platforms out there that you want to post on. But as of now, still, some of the 3 top platforms is TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. You might want to start on TikTok first, because with that being said, TikTok, you can build your audience fast, get your audience built up. Then move on to YouTube, and you can get your audience from TikTok to go to your YouTube, and slowly work your way over to Instagram, and move on more to other platforms as you like or as you wish, right? But this is a short-term skill, but it can do you justice if you do it right. So you start off on content, you start doing well on it, then you can take it and you can multiply it outside of what it is. So like you can create your Discord group, build your community, and you can have your own community outside of you building content, and y'all can work within that group, and stuff like that. You can slowly use your content and your social media platforms to build your community outside of it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's short term because you're not guaranteed that social media will be around long term. Just like in the past when when social media went down and it was a whole mess, like people act like it was the end of the world, right? You don't want that. You don't want to be dependent on something that's and go away at any time. We can just suddenly something happen, and now you looking like what happened. You got to find another plan. You want to be using this short-term skill in order to build skills that gonna last you long-term, right? And the only way to do that is use this to build your your audience and presence and stuff like that, and then you can build stuff on the outside like Discord, or your own type of group, or you can build different things. You can have your own app, own everything, using this here, and moving from this to outside of this. You move from this to another side, right? And that's what you want to do, because you want to keep it going even when it's not there anymore. You want to still have that community. You want to still have access to being able to be making an impact on people and have that impact, you know what I'm saying? and getting out there in the world and doing different things and stuff like that can also be a great help to you as well. You know what I'm saying? So these are one of them good short-term goals that you can try and start today and build it up. And we'll get into content that you can do, that you could do for short-term, not short-term, but content from this, using this short-term skill, content that you can learn to do that can, that has longevity and keep going from years later. So that'll be in another video. But that's what I want to talk to you about in this podcast today, about this short-term goal right here. Short-term skill, I mean. So I will see you in the next episode.